Fuck. What's up, man? Let me take you for a little spin, man. Show you what it feel like.
I gotta go make these drop-offs.
Man, you think you're the only one out here working, B? Gotta make drop-offs too, B. Come on, man, get in, man. I ain't taking no for an answer, man.
Welcome to the 290 Moe Podcast. Why don't you tell the people who we got in the building?
My name's T.
What's up, T? You here to support our neighbor pop-up shop. Go ahead and tell the people what you here, what you bring.
I'm from my silver tea drinks. I have 4 pouches flavors. I have a Douce Lemon, Blue Island, Fruit Punch, and Peach. Those flavors are Don Julio. The lemon is Douce, and I also have strawberry daiquiris, which is Douce. And I also have mango pineapple, which is a daiquiri, and that's Don Julio.
Okay. So, you making drinks. Which one is your personal favorite? If you only can make one, you can use one alcohol to make drinks. Which one would it be because it's your favorite? Which one?
I say my peach flavor because I was crying when I drank it.
You was crying when you drank it? It was that good?
It was that good.
I'm to get on it.
No, I was so wet that I started crying. You know when you drunk, you gotta cry.
Yeah.
Then I thought about it, I'm like, what the fuck is I crying for?
Okay. So, this your first pop-up shop. Am I right? Your first pop-up shop?
Yeah, this is my first
How is it? What you expected it to be?
The turnout decent though. I ain't even gonna lie. I think I'm gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, you got some drinks left?
Barely.
Yeah, barely. That's the mission. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't reach my goal already, so I'm gonna stick to this one.
Okay. So, with that being said, you got some more pop-up shops coming up. You got the date and where you gonna be at?
I got one on June 19th, and I also have one July 10th. I don't know the exact address right now, but I know they're coming up.
Okay. So not only do you offer drinks, you also got treats and cheesecake.
I got cheesecake so far.
Okay. What kind of flavors and what kind of cheesecake you got?
I got strawberry cheesecake, and I also got turtle cheesecake.
Okay. That's homemade?
Yeah, that's definitely homemade.
Some people be buying it from the store.
You must ain't taste my cooking. Yeah, I got it.
I don't eat a cheesecake myself, but if you have some other treats, it looks like you got a customer right now. Actually, what brick at? I'm sure it is. You know what I'm saying? We got it. Yeah.
What you mean? I need some of you. I can't hear.
Hold on. But so this your first pop-up shop, and we do this every month, so I expect to see you at the next one. So with that being said, is there anything you gonna do different at your next pop-up shop besides bring more stuff?
I think I'm gonna add a new flavor. I think I wanna add. I ain't gonna tell y'all. So when you tell somebody, they can take your idea, and I'm just gonna let it crash out. I think this flavor gonna do it though. For sure.
All right, so you gonna come back and announce that on the podcast, or when is that gonna be when you gonna announce the new flavor?
I'm just gonna pop over here and show you.
Okay. I think you should do it on the podcast on the couch. That's different. Don't nobody else got nobody else
we can do that.
Hey, this tea from Silver Tea comes off the box.
Cause I ain't think this flavor yet. You know, it's a lot of different people that still drink and stuff. Yeah, I ain't think this flavor yet.
Alright, bet. So before I get you up out of here, tell us how much money you made and how much you get to donate to the 290 Moe Podcast.
See, I ain't even gonna tell you how much money I made because I don't want to get robbed. As far as that donation,
hey, no, we in a good neighborhood. I'll pick you good location.
As far as that donation, I got a little one to take care of, so that money go to them.
Hold on, wait a minute. Rewind. Stop the tape. Good.
You got my son messed up. Everything going to him.
Alright, man, but I appreciate you coming on the show, man. We'll have you back real soon.
Alright, thank you. Appreciate it.
Alright, a minute, gang. Alright, man, welcome back to the podcast, man. We got B Sports in here live and in action, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, brother. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. I appreciate you for coming out, man. You know, a lot of people say they coming out. A lot of people ain't. I appreciate it. That's love, bro.
No problem, bro.
So if you could, for the people who don't know you, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know what type of services you offer.
Yes, sir. So my name is B Sports. My service, I represent is BlackOut Sportz. So basically, I have a podcast that's on Podbean and
every Thursday night at 8 p.m. So I talk about sports on and off the court. I like to get down and dirty about everything that's going on that people don't want to talk to because they're on a certain platform. But my platform is you be yourself, you come as you are, and you say whatever you want to say in a respectable manner.
Man, and that's definitely dope. That's definitely dope when you bring more than a regular sports to the sports, because that's the easy part, watching the game and watching people putting a basketball in the hoop, but not knowing that it's mental aspects to everything. So with that being said, how you enjoying these playoffs so far?
Honestly, I'm enjoying it a little bit. I've been having a couple upsets. Like, I'm shocked, but I knew that the Lakers was going to lose in the first round.
Man, the only reason they lost in the first round is because AD wasn't healthy.
I mean, you can say that, but LeBron wasn't ready, bro.
Man, it wasn't. He's been in the finals. Hey, man, we're going to have to bring you back. We can have, we can't talk about this right now. That's a whole different subject,
I'm not even
going to get into that with you. So with that being said, do you feel like the Clippers you feel like they're going to make it out this series?
I didn't hear you. What you
feel like the Clippers going to make it out this series?
You know what? It's going to be a good series because last night Paul George shut out all the haters. He played an outstanding game, so I give it to 7 games, but I'm going to give the edge to Utah because Utah, I feel like they're a young team. They're hungry, and I feel like they have what it takes to make it to the Western Conference Finals right now.
Right. They're a young team, and they're hungry, but that young team, that's supposed to be their Achilles heel at the same time when you're going up against a team with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and Tyronn Lue, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if I'm not mistaken, you have Brooklyn in the finals.
Yes, sir.
And who's your West team?
I had the Lakers.
Okay.
I had the Lakers, but we gonna scratch that out.
So with that, now that's out the way. Who's your new West representative?
Phoenix Suns all the way.
Phoenix Suns all the way?
Paul George, Chris Paul is not playing this year.
Yeah, he's not playing.
Devin Booker's not playing. Jay Crowder's not playing. They have what it takes.
You think so?
I think so.
All I hope is Chris Paul can stay healthy, man. You know, he's real brittle in the playoffs. So.
That's the biggest thing. If Chris Paul can stay healthy, they're definitely going to the NBA Finals. Without him, they're not going.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit of finals now, because that's an interesting matchup. You know what I'm saying? Because Coach Wright, Phoenix can be a problem for Brooklyn just in the paint.
Right.
DeAndre Ayton should eat. So just to preview that matchup, what's your overall preview on that matchup?
I feel like with the point guard situation, I feel like I'm going to get a slight edge over Chris Paul because Chris Paul is a point guard.
Right.
I mean, no disrespect to Kyrie Irving, what he brings to the table, but Chris Paul is a point guard. He's a floor general. And then at the shooting guard position, we got Devin Booker, who's a young up. To me, I see a lot of Kobe in Devin Booker.
You think so?
I see a lot of Kobe
in him. As I see him in L.A.
I see a lot of Kobe, but the matchup I'ma love is Jay Crowder and KD.
Yeah,
that defensive,
man. There's no such thing as a matchup for KD, man. There's no such thing.
I agree with you because I'm a diehard KD fan, but Jay Crowder is a good trash talk when he can get in your head.
Right, true. That's all I said. That's all I was going to say. Like, when it came to like Kobe and Mike, if you played good defense on them, because you was a Gary Payton or somebody like that, or Bruce Bowen, and you could talk and you could do it a little bit, you had to be a little dirty.
Right.
They're going to get 30 regardless. Right. So that's definitely a good thing. So also, I don't know if you heard about let's go to the mental aspect of the basketball thing. Did you hear about Jay Williams reporting on a story about Kevin Durant, and then Kevin Durant coming out and saying that the story was false?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, so Jay Williams did a story, and he said Kevin Durant told him, don't ever compare him to Giannis.
Wow.
And KD came out and said, I never said nothing like that.
Wow.
It was on ESPN and everything.
That is crazy.
So with that being said, KD's been known to have fake social media accounts, known to be a little bit emotional. Do you think Jay Williams was telling the truth, or you think KD's just sensitive about the situation and ain't wanting to put the story out?
Honestly, I feel like when it comes down to it, I love KD, but I feel like he's a little sensitive. And I feel like, KD, he actually has his own, I just seen it on his Instagram when he's going back and forth with regular people.
Right, yeah.
So I feel like he opened that door, but when people come at him in a way he don't like it, you want to get sensitive. You can't do that.
Right.
That's just like you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you have the guts to say what you want to say, you gotta have the guts for the people to come at you and to handle it.
And especially when you just got literally a million eyes on you, that's got to be expected.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into the podcast before we get you up out of here.
Okay.
So what's up next on the podcast, and what's new on the podcast that we can expect to see?
What you say, brother?
What we got coming up next on the next episode, and what new can we expect from the podcast?
So basically, what I got coming up next is basically the second round of the playoffs. So I'm just talking on matchup, what I like, what I don't like, what I want to see, and who I think going to the Western and Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay. And another thing before you go, have you ever thought about, because I just seen a lot of stuff that you connected with and have to offer, have you ever thought about expanding your platform to like a YouTube or Apple Podcast or something like that, just so you can reach more listeners or something like that? Because definitely, I love sports talk, especially when it's more, you know what I'm saying? Right. More mental aspects to it other than the sports, you know what I'm saying? So has anything you ever been considered, like making like a news type program or like an ESPN type setup? Is that something you ever considered?
Oh, most definitely, bro. I want to horizon. I want to go all out. I want to be on every social media platform it is, so everybody can hear my voice, can hear my face, and know that B Sports is here to stay.
Okay. All right, so before we get you up, how to tell the people know where they can find you on social media and where they can listen to the podcast.
You can find me on Podbean every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Podbean. You can find me BlackOut Sportz on Facebook. And you can find me on Twitter with BlackOut Sportz with a Z on the end. And I am a podcaster, but also I have gear too. I make split color t-shirts and I sell basketball
Coming to the next Support Thy Neighbor pop-up shop, man. Appreciate you for coming on to the podcast, man. We're gonna talk again real soon, man.
Appreciate it.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You gotta talk to the mic.
Yeah.
You can move it. You can move it. Alright. Welcome to the 290 Moe Podcast. I appreciate you for coming on to the show. If you could introduce yourself to my listeners.
Everybody, my name is Tavia Russell, and I am the CEO of Adorme Extension.
Okay, and what is that exactly, and what services do you offer?
I sell hair, clothes, lashes, glitters, anything you name, I got it.
And what makes your product different from everybody else's hair, flat irons, and stuff?
My quality and my customer service.
What about your customer service? Every business claims they got good customer service. What about your customer service that you know sets you apart from everybody else?
Because I'm in control of my customer service, so I know what I
customers can call you straight directly for
Yeah.
Okay, what's your best selling product and what's your favorite product?
Everything sells, but I think everybody's favorite is my hair.
Okay, what's your favorite? Do you or you just sell the product?
All of it's my favorite.
So you test it out before you sell it, or how that works?
Trial and error.
Okay. So I noticed that you had clothes also over there. Do you design the clothes, or is it just you got like boutique services, or how does that work?
I have both. But
okay, let me ask you this: what do you consider your title? When I'm making a title of this podcast, I'm like, I sat down and she's a entrepreneur. What would you describe yourself as? Stylist?
boss lady.
Boss lady, I love it. Okay, so since you're a boss lady, what's your mission? What is your goal to get out of all this?
I'm just trying to get my name out there more. I got comfortable, but I got a lot of support.
How long have you been doing this?
It's about to be 4 years in October.
Oh yeah? So you've probably been in plenty pop-up shops, huh?
Not really.
Oh yeah?
Just this year, yeah.
Oh yeah? How many have you been to,
This year I've probably been to like the 6th one.
Oh yeah? What you talking about?
But in the previous years I only went to like 2 other pop-up shops.
This is my second one. It's definitely a cool experience. I like it. I think I'm gonna do more of it. So with that being said, what's your favorite part about coming out to these pop-up shops? You said it's your 6th one, so it's obviously something that you like about it. What's your favorite part about coming out to these pop-up shops?
the vibes, the support, just seeing what other people doing, supporting others.
Okay. And have you ever been in a pop-up shop and met somebody that ended up being a friend or a business partner? Networking at a pop-up shop?
Not that I know of.
I see a lot of networking going on. That's why I wondered about that. So, I see you away from your table right now. So, as far as your team go, how do you go about picking your team? Because everybody, just because she's your sister don't mean she can count, you know what I'm saying? Just because she's your auntie don't mean she can sew. So, how do you choose the people that you're going to bring into, who you going to let touch your baby? How do you pick those people?
I got a few people that come through no matter what. So I know if they ain't doing nothing, more than likely if I tell them I have something going on, they'll ask me do I need their help? Yeah. So they make their stuff available for me.
Okay. So do you do this full time or are you working 9 to 5 as well? I'm gonna ask you too much information.
Actually, I just quit my 9 to 5.
Okay, so that's what I was just asking you because I'm facing a dilemma, man. I feel like if I put 100% into my craft, that it's gonna get me to where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? With my 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? It's in a way you gotta go to sleep and wake up early. Yeah. Since you've not been doing your 9 to 5, how is it? Do you feel like it's been a boost to your business at all?
Yeah.
Do you use that extra time to actually put in your business, or you been chilling?
I've been doing both. Okay. It's like I work hard and I can relax. I can relax.
Okay, so what's your best part? What's your favorite part about being an entrepreneur?
I guess being my own boss. Don't have to answer to nobody.
Okay. Was it a specific instance that made you want to be like, I'm gonna start, I'm gonna buy some hair, I'm gonna buy some shades, I'm gonna do this? Was there a specific instance like you ain't have money for this, or you seen somebody else do it? What made you? Because everybody be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but very few people actually print out their business cards and posters and shit. Do you remember what it was that made you, actually take that leap?
Yeah, I was in college and I was going to NIU and I was working at Family Dollar and it was like the money, it was alright, but it wasn't what I needed. So I'm like, I need something else better to do. And every time I went to go get my hair done, I used to like how my hair was laid. I'm like, I'm gonna start selling hair. Then one of my good sisters put me on, and I've been selling hair ever since.
Okay. So now that you're selling hair, your setup is beautiful. Do you like the online shopping aspect of it, or do you want to eventually be like in a store, a permanent store inside a mall, or do you rather just have your own like online type of business where you're able to move around and do events like this?
I'm not online yet, but I'm working on it. But
if you on Facebook and Instagram, you online.
Yeah, but
you online. Before y'all hit her up on Facebook and Instagram. But
be expecting. But
okay. So with you selling these products and you having to present yourself to the people like this, are you a naturally a people person? Like me, I swear I'm the shyest person in the world. I don't talk. I don't know you all speak. But when I press record, I get the one in my mouth. So were you naturally a people person too? Because with hair and clothes, you actually got to be able to talk to people as well. So were you a people person, or is that something that you have to learn as well as with the business aspect of everything?
Yeah, I'm a people person.
Okay, yeah? Oh, that's good. That's great. You're going to take off. So before I get you up out of here, when it's all said and done, you sit back in your rocking chair, you got your grandkids and stuff, what do you expect? What is that corner going to look like? What is going to be like I'm complete? What do you expect to get out of it?
I don't know, just wealthy. Living life peacefully.
Okay, that's definitely the goal. I appreciate you. Appreciate your time. I thank you for coming on the show. I'd love to talk to you again. I'm going to give you my card so we can talk again without all this music and stuff around, and we can get to know you a little bit better.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
You too.
All right, welcome to the 290 Moe Podcast. If you could introduce yourself for my listeners.
What's good, man? My name Lee, and I own a clothing line with my homies called Dog Pound Collection. And the motto for our clothing line is Dog Pound is the home of the rejects where the unwanted come to stand up and stand out.
Okay, so how did all of that turn into Dog Pound?
So really, the basis of Dog.
How many of you?
It's 3 of us. One of my homies in the military. One of my homies is a college graduate, and I'm a full-time entrepreneur. And so yeah, we came up with this as a group, and we're pushing it out as a group. And so basically, it came about. The dog that we base it off of is a pit bull. So you know they don't necessarily got the best rap out here in the streets. Right. They not perceived a certain type of way, but they feel love. They show love just like any other dog. You feel me? Like, so that's why we use that dog specifically because they get the worst rap. So that's why we said it's the home of the unwanted. And here, you wear our clothing line, you stand out for sure.
Okay. The slogan is definitely dope. So with that being said, who is your target audience? Who do you guys make clothes for?
Everybody with brown skin, tattoos, everything they say is wrong. Basically, like, you can shine just how you are. Like, whatever your style is, live that. Like, don't let nobody tell you what you gotta wear, what you gotta say, what you gotta sound like. It's all you. You be you.
Right. So with that being said, what's your favorite apparel that you guys offer personally? What's the favorite? If I told you, if you can give me one item off the table, what would it be and why?
Well, I guess our target audience based off the inventory we have now is everyday black male. So we mostly have male clothes. We just introduced a female line with like tank tops, but we mostly sell men's apparel. Okay,
and is it men's as just men or men and boys or men?
We sell right now we just selling men's and women's.
Okay. So y'all definitely might want to look into the boys because the father-son thing. I just had a son. I think every time like Rissa just dropped some infant shirts with her new shirt. That's dope, you know what I'm saying? Dope material. You got shit for the kids. You got it for the lady. They got kids too. So with that being said, you said you're a full-time entrepreneur.
Yeah.
When did you know you was going to be an entrepreneur? Did you ever start like a career in high school, graduate college, or did you always know once I leave high school, I'm making my own this or that and I'm going to do this?
Yeah,
How did that start for you?
So for me, I think it's the conversation I had with my parents whenever they came up like, so what do you want to be? I want to be the most powerful businesswoman in the world. And I promise to God, if you ask my parents.
How old was you?
I was like 6 or 7 years old when they asked me.
If you were 16, that don't count.
Nah, I was like 6 or 7 years old, and even in high school, I actually taught myself how to do locks when I was about 15 years old in high school. How to do locks.
Like dreadlocks?
Yeah. So I've been doing that. I'm 23 years old, about to be 24. So I'm coming up on my 10 years in locks alone, and I'm still a baby.
Right.
But I'm also in real estate as well. And yeah, the clothing line, we also have our own in-home dispensary with one of my other homies. We trying to do it big.
So are these businesses for passion or profit or both?
So I really think I'm actually finding my passion right now. Like I said, I'm young. Doing hair is a gift that I was given, and it's taking me to all the places that I am now. It's not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I'm retiring at 30. It's over.
You don't want your hands cramping up and stuff.
Yeah, it's over at 30. But what I really want to get into, personally for me, is actually I'm really into holistic medicine, and I finally know what I want to go to college for after all these years, which is holistic medicine.
Okay. So when I hear that, all I have to hear about is marijuana. So if you could you expand on that just a little bit? Because like I said, all I know is weed. So that's the only thing I think of when you said that.
Yeah, so me and my homie, we actually started investing together at the start of COVID-19. Right when we got shut down, we went into business together, and we still going. So for the marijuana, it's just, I sell weed. Just like the same thing that the white boys making money off of is the same thing we got dudes that look like us going to jail for it.
That's in jail for it.
It just don't make sense. And all you need is an LLC for you not to go to jail. That just don't make sense to me. So I just want people of color to get into the dispensary lane.
So is that something that you Is that something that you've been going through, like through the government means, or just on your own startup?
So
because I heard minorities were having a hard time getting the same licenses that the white people was getting.
So how I feel about, I don't know about everybody else. I don't necessarily live by the law, quote unquote. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
the same way.
It's just
I'm not
like
paying nobody to get married.
I'm paying you to do what's my birthright to do on earth. Like it just don't make sense to me. Like they'll get my money when I feel like giving them my money, but until then, it's all me.
Right.
It supports the causes that we have going on directly. I feel like your real power is in money. But if you giving somebody else your money, you giving away your power. That's how I feel.
Right. Okay. So with that being said, and you mentioned that you're a full-time entrepreneur, other than the clothes, what other ventures are you trying to find yourself into, or you trying to invest into?
Like I said, I'm actually currently invested in real estate.
Right.
And I have an actual real estate mentor where we're actually involved in a project to redo basically all the bandos in Markham. Like,
that's what I said. Markham, Harvey, all that shit. That shit is.
So we already know, like right now, it's a gold rush in Chicago to get property, but they not understanding. A lot of people are only focused on that and not understanding that in the suburbs, that's going to be a gold mine because people get pushed out. That's what's going to happen. That's what redlining does. Yeah. So we're actually going to remodel now where everybody going to get pushed out to eventually.
Gentrifying the city. Everybody, all the people coming back to the city.
They coming back to the city. We got to go somewhere. We going to the suburbs first, and we ahead of the game, basically.
Yeah, that's definitely dope. So, how did you get into the real estate game, and is that something hard that you had to get certified in, or was it just something as far as getting the information that you need and putting your time into it?
Like I said, man, the first thing I can say is your gift will make room for you. So, like I said, doing hair was something I started when I was 15 years old. I got in touch with my real estate mentor about like a year ago from one of my clients, which is now like one of my homies and fellow investors. Like I said, that's how I got into real estate. My gift made room for me. That's the best thing I can say.
Okay. So what's your favorite part about entrepreneurship?
The freedom.
Actually, I feel you on that. So before we get you up out of here, let the people know where they can find your product and where they can find you on social media.
So on Facebook, we are at DAWGPOUND Collection on Facebook, and on Instagram it's the same spelling, but it's Dog Pound Exclusive Merchandise.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate your time. We definitely got to link back up and get you in the studio or something, so you can bring in some more merchandise and the people can get you know you a little bit more better about the music and stuff. So appreciate you coming on the show. Take a couple cards and enjoy the rest of your day.
What's up, man? You too.
Appreciate it. Alright, man. Welcome to the 290 Moe Podcast, man. I host the podcast. I interview all type of people, anybody that's doing something other than nothing, you know what I'm saying? The media always put you know what I'm saying, even though the gun violence and the gang violence is a reality in our city, they don't put the stuff that actually needs to be, you know what I'm saying, on the media. So with that being said, if you could introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
Hey man, what's up everybody, man? My name is LaVise Jones. I go by Vise. I'm a CEO and co-founder of Rock Your Kick Shot.
You said Rock Your Kick Shot?
Yes, sir.
And what exactly, how was Rock Your Kick Shot born?
Actually, man, last year during the pandemic, I told people if you had any type of hustle in you, it would come out. So my family and I, because we're a big sneakerhead family, we decided to turn our hobby into a profitable business where we get to city, rocking their kicks. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you said it's a family business?
It is. It's an official licensed limited company. We passing it on down to our children, so it's an official business.
Right. So with that being said, when you came up with the decision for it to be shoes, was it a family decision or was it your decision that you brought to the family? How did it come about that you like, we're gonna do it with shoes? How did that come up?
It's actually been something that we've been thinking about for a few years.
Oh, yeah?
So I think last year just kind of propelled us and God led us in that way. When the opportunity came, I think it just happened kind of naturally. With our clientele, they was just like waiting on it. It was like without time, so that kind of confirmed what God wanted us to do.
Right. So let me ask you about the shoes, because the shoes is dope, man. Are they reselling? Are you buying them full price? Like how you keep your
inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we do is we get everything from the stores, and we buy them and sell them at profit. So we buy a majority of our inventory for retail. Unless it's a customer or clientele that leave a certain size, then I'll dig into our network and I'll try to guide their size for them and get it for that person's actual price.
Okay, is that with new releases as well?
Correct.
So like when new drops come out, you got them?
For sure.
Okay, and does that come from being the early bird get the run first? Or is it who you know is about who you know?
Hey man, you gotta pay for that.
That's what I'm saying, because I know people, I swear, people like, man, I done did this raffle, that raffle, man, this store, that store, that store. But you know what I'm saying? I bet you be one of the guys on shoe day with all the shoes.
Yeah, it's a science to it for sure. Some of it is soft that we can't feel.
Right. I definitely understand that.
Yeah, man, it just came from grinding, man. I can remember a year ago today, man, we had 2-3 pair of shoes. And just right now, seeing today, we got over 50 pair of sneakers. It's crazy, man.
Okay, you said you started this since the pandemic?
Yeah, we started last summer.
You said it's already a profitable endeavor?
Absolutely.
Okay, so with that being said, what's the vision?
The long-term goal for our store is to initially put it online, something tangible, and then eventually we want it to grow to Rock Your Kicks Chi, Rock Your Kicks Dallas, Rock Your Kicks New York, Atlanta, LA.
Is it going to be an exclusive shoe eventually, or is it just resale of the shoes that's already out? Are you interested in designing or anything like that?
Me personally, I don't own any designer personally. Like the name of the company is Rock Your Kicks.
No, I mean like as far as designing your own shoe.
Creative design. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what
we got something else brewing doing in that field, but not shoes.
Okay. So with that being said, is there any other endeavors that you know what I'm saying, that you and your family?
Yeah, we gonna tap into the fashion industry. I think, right now with the shoe game, it's just a stepping stone to propel us into something else.
Do you enjoy it?
I love it, man.
What's the best part about it? Is it being able to touch the shoes?
I think the best part is getting it for the customer, seeing the reaction on their face. Yeah, when they like, man, you got my size. I love getting the customers what they want. That's why we call it what they call it.
All right, bet. So if you could tell me what's the most expensive, I saw a pair of Yeezys over there.
Okay.
What's the most expensive shoe you bought, and what's the most expensive shoe you sold?
Okay, the most expensive shoe I probably bought. Like I said, I buy everything mostly for retail.
For yourself?
For myself?
Yeah.
Okay, it just happened. Actually, I bought the Yeezy 700s for $328. $328. Yeah, and I bought Gammas a while back for like $350. Okay. That's the most I ever spent on a pair of shoes.
You got a favorite shoe?
Jordan 1s for sure.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, definitely into the Jordan 1s now. They all purpose.
Okay. So with that being said, and what you saying that being a family business, is this something that you like as a kid? Your kids don't need a career as far as you just take the business on, or you want them to still, choose their own path?
I think right now we laying the bricks for them.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times to break generational curses, we got to do things to set our kids up for success. And this is a stepping stone. If they want to do it, they can. Right. You know what I mean? They don't have to start from scratch like we did. They can already have something. As you can see, my 3 kids with me today, just get an idea of what it's like and what they father do. This is our side hustle. I got a career, but this is my side hustle. And it's definitely something we want to set them up. If they want to, if not, then I'm going to keep it going.
Okay. Would the side hustles ever surpass the career? I've been having a conversation all day with entrepreneurs just asking if you really feel like you can get where you want to be, is your 9 to 5 getting in the way of that? If you feel like you didn't have a 9 to 5, do you feel like you'll be...
Yeah, that's the next thing about entrepreneurship. It takes faith, man. It takes sacrifice. So with entrepreneurship, it's based off you. So if your hustle don't match your drive, you know what I'm saying, it's going to grow as you grow. So, but with that being said, right now, yeah, my 9 to 5 definitely interferes, but I definitely sacrifice sleep
time, money into the business as well. You know what I mean?
Okay, so before I get you up out of here, man, when is pop-up shop something that you do often? Is this your first one?
This is actually our first pop-up shop, bro.
Talk to me about that experience. How was it? This is actually my second one. They dope. They
yeah,
great,
you know what? It's kind of crazy because I hadn't done them because I didn't have an inventory, so to speak. But now it's like I want to do them. Like I love the environment. I love being able to support that neighbor. You know what I'm saying? And get out here. And it's dope, bro.
That's what I'm saying, because I saw you on Facebook yesterday, and I'm not even going to write him or nothing. I'm just going to wait till I see him. I'm going straight to him. Yeah, that's definitely dope what you got to offer. So if you could, tell the people where they can find you and the product online. You know?
All right. So y'all can follow us on Instagram at Rock Your Kicks Shy. That's ROCKYOKICKS Shy, CHI, as well as Bred and Born. We got an Instagram and Facebook page.
All right. And one more question before we get you. Do you do any exclusive kits, like one time?
Oh yeah, man. If I can get the off-white Jordan ones, man, I'll be a happy soul, man.
Okay, all right, man. Appreciate you coming on the show. Hey, I'd love to get you in the studio, man. You can come through with all this music and we can do a little background, man.
For sure.
See
Let me know.
Started a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's a success story, man. You know what I'm saying? You got your family up there and all that shit. That's dope, man. So appreciate you for coming on the podcast, man. Talk to you soon.
All right, man.